set of downs to boot. All set up now for 1st and 10. They just get the play off. That one's complete right side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
There we go, viewers.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Keeps himself upright. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. First down, here's Baker. He's on the move. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Here's the give to Irving. He's going to be brought down after a small gain to the 18. Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes it in at the 21. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He picks up 16 on the good return. And the Titans will get set to take over. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Titans out there once again trying for a 2-point conversion. He's throwing for it. Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. The Bucs getting their offense out there just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Finds his man over the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Baker now from the gun. He lets a heater go deep middle. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. This is caught inside the 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
They're throwing it. And he's got it in the end zone. Bit of an aggressive call to go for 2 there, but they get it and end the half with an octopus. That's halftime in Super Bowls. And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Hits the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Has this at the 6. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And that's a Tennessee touchdown. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Looking to the air here. And he's got a man complete. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back. Yeah, you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 34. Got Evans, it's complete. At the 20. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Titans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the... They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Once again, the Titans bypassing a kick, electing to go for 2. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
3rd and long, Mayfield. This one finds Irving. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Hard to believe, but just...
Let's go now.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Let's go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
You're set up at the 35 now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Well, we've been keeping close track as he approached, and apparently the whole stadium was keeping track of this one as well, because what a celebration out there now as he sets a new single-game record for receiving yards.
I wish everybody could see the booth right now, because your stat man, he's been handing you that stat as we've gotten closer and closer and closer. We erupted like everybody in the building. We watched history today.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still 1st down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Titans are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 13. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can.
He's got it deep downfield. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Titans throwing 6 more on the blowout. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. This is caught. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about...
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Well, there has been no answer to keep him out of the end zone, and they can't keep him out of the record books either, partner. That score gives him the most receiving touchdowns ever in one game.
And trust me, Kate, those defenders, they threw everything. Man, zone, press, off. They just could not stop him. He was on a mission, and it was a mission for the record books.
And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take 7 points off the deficit. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And the capital of country music sure is gonna be rocking tonight. The Tennessee Titans are Super Bowl champions! Commissioner Goodell to the podium to award the Lombardi Trophy to the Tennessee Titans, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, from my partner Brock Heward and myself,